Set up. I say that every single time I start one of these. Alright, there we go. Let me come over here, fix this. Okay. And let me open this. Let me... it's being a little finicky. Here we are. Okay. There's that one. Now, there should probably already be people in the short streams. Let me see if I can pull it up without it being annoying. I need to figure out a better way to do this. There's gotta be a better way. Maybe some way that lets me put the chat directly on the screen so I'm not having to go between devices to figure out what is going on. Alright, there we go. We're good to go. Now I gotta wait for the bot to appear. Let me see if what I tried worked. More importantly, I need to... put up some junk. Wonder if there's a way I can funnel this directly into any chests. Can move that out of the way. Now that I think about it, there is some stuff I do need to get out of this chest. Or a backpack, it's not necessarily a chest. Hold on one moment. Yeah. Okay. So, looking at what we have here. I have a plan. I'm gonna go ahead and put these music discs in there. Just to have them playing when I want them. There. Neat. Okay, now what am I doing? Place that there. keep these items specifically out. Probably find something we'll need. Hello, King Mango. Let me go to sleep. Alright. Now I should have some time to manage my storage. I really need to sort out everything. They shouldn't even be able to come that close. Something's not right. Hello, Becky. Yeah, hello. Guess it. Is that how you pronounce your name? Not quite sure. Becky Aiello. I think I'm trying to figure out. Huh. Anyways. Again. Get out of here. Okay. So it would probably be good to make some chests. Let me see if there's any significantly better chests. I only really see the obsidian chest, which... I mean, I guess I could make another one. Right, now I need gold. Now I need brick. Should be diamonds. And glass. Luckily, I had just enough glass. Now for the obsidian. I want to specifically keep that. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to sort this one. Put in some stuff I don't need. I'm going to filter up. Pause stuff for right now. Okay. Well, that is something, I guess. Yeah, I'm still wearing it, so that must be an extra one I found. I do not need these right now, so I'm just going to dump them in the chest so they're not taking up inventory space. But then again, there are items in them that I should be grabbing out because I need them. And having them stuck in there would be a little bit of an issue. There we go, I've sorted that out. Is he seriously just going to sit here and copy and paste the entire B-movie script into my Discord chat? Okay, I need to take these back out. Now I can pop that in there, take that, sort it, take these back out, because those are necessary items. And is there anything else? No. Let me sort into this chest. And then the rest will go into this one. The iron, however, is going to be smelted. Okay, let's see. From what we have now... I wonder if I can just type in... let's see. I'm going to put these over into the new chest. I mean the new backpack. That way they're not necessarily interfering with anything. Because we are about to do a lot of mining. Okay, this will all go into here. I'm gonna need that. Okay. I will take these out. Sort. Place some of this garbage in there. That's unnecessary stuff. And now, place in these items. Alright. I want to take these out and just pop them up there. That will save me a bit of space. Now, what I can do is... I sure like repeating myself, don't I? Alright, gold. So now I want to... convert this copper into an iron backpack. I'm gonna grab one of these, because I will need it momentarily. We look up backpack. So for copper to iron, I just need 4 ingots. Do I have any spare coal? If I have coal, I can put it over there into the thing. Well, I have 4 pieces. I guess that works. Not as well as I would need it to, but... any coal is better than no coal. Remove the obsidian. Place the iron. Craft that. Grab 8 gold. Place it in a hollow square pattern. Gold backpack obtained. Just gonna put that right there. Diamond now. Simple. Hello, Fady King 7. Yes, I remember you from all of the past streams in the last couple of days. I'm not going to forget you because you appear quite often. I appear to have oh, no, I didn't forget one diamond. It was just not where I needed it to be. Okay, and now... impatient! I will get to you when I get to you. See, I have netherite scrap here. I have 1 ancient debris. Maybe I have some more in another chest. Well, currently I'm about to go hunting for large amounts of Inferium Essence and Prosperity Shards. But in order to do so, I want to try to clear out one of my chests. So what I'm planning on doing is maxing out this backpack and then using it to... oh, it's still over here on the crafting station. So, as I was saying, I'm going to max out the backpack and use it to hold my vast amounts of mystical agriculture components. I should invest in some wolves. Alright. The netherite backpack has been obtained. However, I don't want to stop there yet. Cactus. I should have just... there. Alright, now that we have that, let's see if I have anything in my inventory that I can Good enough. Green. No, I don't. Didn't I tell you this last time? It's kind of like right now I'd rather focus on this server. I'm gonna stick the ancient debris up there. Now, I want to make these stack slots, or upgrades. Okay, luckily I have convenient amounts of iron blocks. I still have no idea why. Okay, that's one upgrade. Stack upgrade tier 2 is gold blocks. I hear noise that should not be playing. Where is it coming from? There's something in here. Where are you? I know I hear the noise. Where are you? The IP address is included with the server. I mean, but the IP is included with the mod pack. And it cannot run without the mod pack. It is Java. Hello, Plague VR FR. Or for real. I think that's what you mean by the FR. And thank you for being a fan. Honestly, it feels really strange having fans. Once I run out of cobblestone, I know I'm at the end. Oh, we made it to the end. There we go. Well, if you have Minecraft Java Edition, if you want, you could join this. It's open for everyone to join. Yeah. Thank you as well for being a fan. Okay, let's see. Gold to diamond requires diamond blocks. And luckily I have concerning amounts of diamonds. Now to netherite. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see all that. Yep. So if you have Minecraft Java, if you look in the top right corner, you should see. Yeah, so yeah, that's okay. Play VR, but okay. Fady King on the short stream. If you have CurseForge installed, you can just type in Crystalline or Steven Universe or something like that, and the stream will pop up. Otherwise, give me one moment. In the top left corner, you should see the info, but if you don't let me type it in, it's here for you. CurseForge.com / Minecraft / modpacks / Alright, this should bring you to the link. Let's see if it works. It's perfectly fine if you play on Switch. Nobody will judge you for that. I do have a Switch myself, but I haven't really played it much lately. I saw Pokemon Scarlet on there and I haven't even touched it yet. I wanted to beat Pokemon Legends Arceus first since I had that, but I feel like I've just completely lost interest. Alright, anyways. Let's get started. I'm going to do an RTP. So yeah, if you get to the link and download it, oh yeah, I forgot, I don't take fall damage anymore. The server itself is already included with the mod pack, so you don't need to worry about that. Might as well get iron and coal as well while I'm down here, because my stockpiles are starting to get very low. Yep, I do like Pokemon, but I feel like just with all the chaos of Nintendo right now, it's kind of putting me off of playing the games. They're cockroaches. I had a feeling. I will be taking that pack, thank you. Ow. I really need to get better armor. That is useful. Hello, Spooderman Industries. Also, I hope to see you on the server, Fady. Alright. Be careful, Plague VR. I'm gonna show Chichinuggy that thing whenever I get... like, whenever he comes online. I know he'd definitely enjoy the cockroach thing. I hear a creeper. I know that was the footsteps of a creeper. You okay over there? Thank you for subscribing, Spooderman Industries. Every subscriber helps. I feel like there should be like a more efficient way of... What is this up here? But as I was saying, I feel like there should be a more efficient way of collecting Inferium Essence. Because I know there are the whole farms and stuff, but I need to figure out how to set it up in a functional way so that I can get reasonable amounts of Essence. Then again, one thing I was looking at is... let's see, seed. Is there a Supremium seed? Bloody seeds. Oh, the sneakers. Okay, so... if I look... now I know, okay, so I put Inferium in the crafting. Yep, Inferium seeds. It could become a seed pouch. Got a cat on my screen. Okay, there we go. If you are being serious, then you should probably go find a parent. Okay, yeah, you're not being serious, but... I do know to grow that one specifically, you do need... It's premium farmland, coal.
But can you make seeds?
This is 1.20.1. If you just download the CurseForge application on your computer by going to the website and downloading it, it should automatically set everything up for you. And just a heads up, the server is heavily optimized, so it should run on any device. Or at least I would hope it would. What? Plague VR? I have no idea what's going on. Anyways. Just gotta keep collecting. I think I'm gonna move over this crafting upgrade and put it on my current backpack. That way I can access this menu right here. These guys are so annoying. Someone would probably be listening to it in there, is what I'm guessing. This would be so much less confusing to people on different streams if I just found a way to add the comments and messages and stuff from all the streams together in one and have it appear on the side or something. But every time I try to get that stupid chat overlay set up, it wants to cause problems. That's a mimic. I don't know how much that would actually help, given armor is not able to be turned invisible. To be honest, the entire concept of the invisibility potion is rather flawed. Does anybody actually use them? Alright, so tell me, do you have the CurseForge app installed? And if so, are you running it? Alright. So I want you to open the CurseForge, or make sure the CurseForge app is open, and tell me what you see there. Do you see your mod pack? I mean the mod pack? I mean the easiest way to go about. Yeah. Okay, so the easiest way to go about installing it, if it's not there, if you downloaded it from the website and didn't go through the CurseForge app, is... Let me look at my CurseForge page. So, once you select the Java or Minecraft option, you should see 3 options up there. You should see Create, Import, or Create Group. If you push the Import thing, you can import profile.zip. So you click choose a zip file, and that'll bring up your files. From there, you just click the file you just downloaded, and it should just automatically install that into your files, and from there you can just boot up the mod pack. Alright. Well, I hope to see you on the server in just a moment. This crystal's getting dimmer. Look at this, it's dimmer than the other one. Must be as it loses power, it drains color. I hear a creeper. Creepers produce a very generic footstep noise, unlike zombies, which make like a kind of slapping noise against the ground, or skeletons, which obviously make bone clanking noises, but... And spiders, you obviously know what noises they make. But... okay, I guess it must have been confused for another creature. If you go to the multiplayer thing, the IP will already be there. At least it should be. This is the correct version was installed. The the thing should be there. If you click the multiplayer option, you should see server right there. There's only one server, so that should be the server. Huh. That's just that one I already found. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me... change my drop key to my right shift. There. Now I won't have... Yep, everything works as intended. Now I will no longer have issues where I accidentally drop items. So are you having any luck over there, Fady? Everything... Hold on, look. If everything was installed correctly, the menu should look like this. So you click multiplayer, and you have the server that's already right there. So you just join it in. You should be in. But if that doesn't work, let me grab the IP. Here. Let me just... This is the IP address of the server. If you need to, you can pause the video right here and copy it. Alright, back to the thing. Oh. Well, that's neat. I don't need it, though. Alright, I'm not finding anything else in this case, so I'm going to RTP. And hopefully I don't end up somewhere very bad. I know this place, I've been here before. Wonder how hard it would be for me to jump up onto that area from over here. Ah! That was easy. If you don't see this, that shouldn't be right. You should 100% see the server right there. Maybe it wasn't installed correctly? You can try going to the CurseForge application again and just typing in Steven Universe or something like that, or Crystalline or something, and it should pop up the server, and you can try installing it directly from there in case something happened with the version you got. Because that shouldn't... the server should be right there. However, if you rewind the video to the point where I showed the IP address and you try to put that or like the main server, which would allow you to connect. You can try putting it in, and if it doesn't work, that means or it's like it's saying you're missing mods or something, then it must mean there's a version difference between your mod pack and the one the server uses. Which shouldn't be the case, because that thing should be up to date, unless something's going on and CurseForge isn't telling me. Let me put these things in there so now I don't have to worry about them again. Alright, there you go. Putting that into the thing right there should bring you or give you access to the server. If you put like add server and then add this, that should, as I'm saying, give me 1 moment. I have to adjust myself. The more comfortable position. Anyways, as I was saying, putting that in should bring you to the server. Now, as I said, if you need to, you can pause right here. Okay. There. That should be what you need right there. If it tells you there's an, like it failed to connect or something like that for some reason, like missing mods or stuff like that, then there is an issue with your version of the mod pack, and you'll most likely need to just download the version that's currently on the CurseForge app. There are a lot of baby zombies. That's tertium. Okay, so 128, 256. So okay, so I need 256 total prudentium before I can afford a stack of tertium. So that'll be 256 total inferium to create one stack of prudentium. So 256 to create one. So quadruple that to get you the amount for tertium. But then to get Imperium, it's even more, and it's more after that for Supremium. I already got this one. It's like a purple, which suggests that I already went through it. Oh well. Did you not install CurseForge? Let me check my console. Yeah, it appears you tried to log into the server via vanilla. So that's your problem. You didn't actually log in with the mod, it seems. So what you need to do is go to your CurseForge application. Like, you can open CurseForge on your computer. Then just go to the search in the top in your Minecraft tab and search up Steven Universe or Crystalline or something like that, and it should pop up. If you just type in Steven, let me see if it'll pop up. Let's see. So I go to CurseForge, type in Steven. And it seems to be my server is the second one that pops up. It's the one with the weird rainbow thing with the C and F on it. And it should have my YouTube name as a creator. So, yeah. Okay, let me put it simply like this so you understand what I mean. Oh. Hello, Slim Shady Milk Cookie. Okay, they left. So, let me open up an alternate window to show specifically what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, this is the one I'm playing right now. And to get to the one you need, all you have to do is, for example, type in something like Steven, and it's this result right here. So all you have to do is install it with this button right here, and then once you install it, it'll then over here in your mod packs, it'll be right here. So you just open it and click play. Just says kill instance right now for me because I am yeah, in the game. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put it on the thing. Let me bring it back and do a do-over for you because I forgot that I did not set it up. I put it on the mainstream only. See, window. What do you mean I'm unauthenticated? Need to be logged in. I am logged in. What do you mean? But anyways, yeah, you should be able to just type it in that way. Yeah, I'm trying to put in a window capture thing, but it just keeps saying unauthenticated. And it won't let me. Which kind of sucks, but... I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, the process is very simple. There's a lot of enemies. Alright. There we go. The enemies are, for the most part... Never mind. They just keep coming back. I see a skeleton up there. Trying to act sneaky. I could probably get them to give me a music disc. Let me just... Easy. Oh, there's another creeper right there. I've already collected that one. I believe I already collected cat too, but... Oh well. I have an idea, but I do need to look up something. Also, hello, Fady King. I still see you there. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now, it might be a little inefficient. At least as far as I'm aware. I'm gonna die anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. Just grabbing as much as I can in the short time I have left. I'm definitely not getting out of here alive. That's concerning. Ow. Okay. Well, it's not the worst thing to happen right now. At least I have enough for another batch of Prudentium. There we go. Now, I am going to have to do some cleaning. Going to stick that up there. Pop those in with the rest of the TNT. Yeah. Can you tell me exactly what you're trying to do? Because I feel like there's something in the communication that's getting mixed up. Hmm. The mods? Like you downloaded them individually? Uh, I don't think you did it right. Could you please go on my channel and go to the standard stream? I can help you better there. I can link stuff better there and switch my camera there, which you can't see on the normal one. Alright, I will wait for you to get over to that version. Still waiting for you, I guess. I can see you're still trying to connect to the server. That is a lot of connection attempts. Can you please just head over to the standard channel? For some reason I can't switch the tab over in this version. I don't know why it won't let me. Like, for some reason it just says on unauthenticated and it won't let me switch it. Okay, so I'm waiting for you over in the standard one. Seems like most likely my best chances of getting Inferium are creating create contraption. Okay, so what I can attempt to do is, first off, I've left this here overnight. Should know, yeah, it does have enough power. Very annoying. Wonder what could be in this. I'm going to quickly go to sleep, and when I get up, I will... Well, first I need to kill these zombies. These things are everywhere. Sheer amount. Alright, let's get some sleep now. Hello, Mr. Puzzles is back. Thank you. I don't think I should... Oh yeah, you can see it. I need to work on it, to be honest. It's not exactly the best. As you can see, it's... I tried to make it in a rush and kind of messed up a bit on it, but... Thank you for the compliment, at least. Why does it keep... Don't want to waste any more than I need to, so I'm going to just take this out by hand. Yeah. Okay, where should I put that building gadget? Let me check this. Oh yeah, I'd never checked this thing. Oh. Well, this bag did not contain anything good. But I can always use another backpack. Ow. Let's see. Left shift. Okay, there is nothing in there that I need. Let me quickly do that. Now in here, yep, there's my building gadget. So I'm going to remove this hoe from my inventory. This should potentially be enough to fill in these holes. I wonder if I can use this to specifically destroy intended blocks. That was probably a mistake. I'm going to swap out backpacks and... Now with this, I'm going to just deposit all the spare stuff in my inventory right here. Now if I have spare redstone, I can use it to make some blocks, which I can... I think it was fortified is what I'm looking for. No. No. Let me just search up modifier. Reinforced. Okay, so I need an obsidian pane. And make sure Fade's not still over there trying to... Alright, hello, Lily Bean 2. Alright, let me get these out of there. Let me pop these in there. Now, I should be able to just have those smelt for a second, and once they're done, I can manually pour them out into a thing. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna drop these in there, and those should also smelt. Hello, Lily. Okay, there we go. And I am going to... Well, that one can't, so... Obviously, this will be the next option. Those cannot be accessed, so... You should be good to just let it flow through. Now, if I switch it to Emerald, it should drop into the pane. That's good. Let me turn that off. Okay. Now I should be making blocks. That was a mistake. Let's try that again. I don't know what I was doing. Anyways. I held it down longer than I needed to. Alright, so now it should be considerably faster. Well, it definitely works. I'm gonna terraform this entire area. But first I need to fill in some very obvious holes. I'll concern myself with the finer details later. And I am out. Yeah. It's Prudentium. It's not the best, but it definitely gets the job done. Gotta keep it level. It's about to turn dark, so before they... I'm gonna try to hurry up and go to sleep. That way I'm not having to fight against a bunch of mobs. There we go. No mobs to deal with now. For the stone, I can use the destruction gadget to essentially wipe out the layer. And then I can use my other gadgets to fill it in with dirt. Alright, now that I've got a bunch of dirt, I'm going to use it to fill in these areas where it gets too low. There we go. I'm going to use the destruction gadget to remove the grass. I don't want to accidentally break something I didn't intend to over here, because the way the destruction gadget works is it doesn't just destroy the block, it completely voids it, so you don't get it back. Let me get rid of this. I'm not really that concerned with it below the surface, but I at least want it to look nice above the surface. What the? Oh. Well, that was unintended. Let me just... There. Must have accidentally placed it one too high. Alright. Seems considerably more flat. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. At least it just dropped that. That's good. Yeah. And I can't specifically remove this Podzol. So I'd have to just do it by hand, I guess. So I'm just gonna clear out this entire space. Fill in this area right there. And now get to this area. Alright, that should take care of that. Now just fill it in. Simple enough. I can see the clouds. No run's gonna save you now. Rain's gonna fall down with gravity. Gravity. I think we're good enough for right now. And look at all this land I have. And if I check my claims manager, this entire area is mine. Just meant to wipe it of plant. There should be an option to ignore plants and go through them. Because I will be... yeah. Anyways. Trying to get the resources is very annoying. And there's only so much I can do. To be honest, breaking grass. Very annoying. I'm gonna build a massive mansion. And nobody can stop me. But as for right now, there's a specific location that I want to find. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, this is not good. You may have a problem. Oh no. Alright, so bringing up chunks like that is probably not a good idea. I probably overloaded it. Something seems to be off with Journey Map lately. Okay. We are back up. Okay, we are good. We are good to go. Everything's okay. Speaking of that, there is something I want to check out. Flute. For that, I need 3 bamboo. Remember seeing another player use it, but I wanted to make one, but never bothered. Creepers are annoying. Okay. Obviously, to get dirt, I have to source it from another area. Fill this little slot there. I appear to be out of food. How unfortunate. I'll switch back to my main backpack. Oh, you can just ignore grass. Oh, that's good to know. But unfortunately, some people like to be nuisances. Okay, so what I can attempt to do right now is looking at my wide tracts of land. Well, first I need food. But then once I get food, andesite alloy, 2 sticks, 1 wool. Alright. Goodbye then. Anyways, I want to understand how those farm setups people make work. I see ones. Maybe if I travel over to one of their bases and analyze one of them, I can start trying to understand. Where is the train? The train's all the way up north. Welp, I'm not backing down from this. I've already made up my mind. I am going to start enacting a plan. Let me just make sure I got the right backpack. Okay, so it has to be this one, right? No, because it's none of the backpacks. I put it in a chest. Alright. Let me go ahead and start heading off. I feel like this would have probably been faster with the boat, but this is cheaper at least. Until I run out of hunger and fall into the water. But at least this should get me where I need to go. There. Just gotta keep heading forward. Alright, hello, Fady. Did you get everything figured out? I asked you to go to the standard stream so I could help you better, but you never did. I can see you once again attempted to join, but you did not use the mod pack itself, and it refused your vanilla connection attempt. Whose boat is that? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's nobody's boat now. It's abandoned. How much further north do I have to go before I find the train tracks? You know what? I've had enough of this. I need to think smarter about this. There. It's just a diamond sitting right there. Okay, now what I can do is... What is that? It's probably prosperity ore. Look at all this Inferium, though. Considerable amount up here. My biggest dream would, of course, be able to make money, find a decent place to live, go to college, and get a PhD in biology. I personally do love plants and animals and stuff. So, being able to study them is one thing I really want to be able to do eventually. But as it is right now, I'm stuck doing this. Since I can't get a normal job, it seems, but... This is not what I wanted. No. There we go. Well, I mean, in my opinion, it's less about being famous and more about sending a message. I mean, sure, being well known is cool, but I'd rather be well known for something positive. What do I mean, not that I know of? I'm the one who creates the rules. I'm the one who schedules the server resets. What do you mean, not that I know? Or what do I mean, not that I know of? Huh. Ow. I should have switched back to the bunny slippers. Let's try that again. I used to have Minecraft Xbox One Edition, it always updated months after the, if at all, after the base version of the game. So, whenever I saw people experiencing all this cool stuff in So it's like I'd always see all these people experiencing cool stuff in the newest versions of Minecraft, and then I'd just be sitting there waiting for it. So I remember, for example, as a kid, hearing about the end update. Hold on, what am I doing? I just remembered something cool I can do. And I can make it a little more even for non-double jumping players. But anyways, as I was saying, I would remember waiting on the... It was like the 4J Studios version of Minecraft, Minecraft Xbox One Edition. For example, with the end update, I would try to figure out how these people were experiencing it, because I didn't understand at that time because I was a kid. And kind of crazy to think how many years ago the end update was now, but I would sit there trying to figure out exactly how these people are experiencing it. So I would sit there at the... and I'd kill the Ender Dragon, and I'd try to run around the end figuring out where this special portal was. But I would never find it, because it didn't exist yet. But there was one thing I do remember seeing that always confused me. It was like these star-like objects that would kind of hover around in different spots in the end, and I never really understood what they were. Like, you'd see them in one spot, then they'd move to another spot. But I'd never seen anyone talking about them before. I think I might be having a problem with my graphics driver. Oh. I can just... No, I can't. I could... I guess since I'm the server owner, I could just go in creative and make it more convenient for players by just making a total room you can go into. Instead of having to do this whole stupid go around with this. It is not working. Hello, Soup of the Day 1. Missing that stupid portal, though. Okay, let's try this again. Well, I mean... this worked. I should really just go into creative later and... Ooh. Well, as I was saying, I should just go in creative later and kind of create a special structure at the end. That way people aren't having to go through that whole chaos. That's a tardigrade. Alright, so... what am I doing here? Alright, I can use this. Almost feels like something would be inside this given the shape. Oh, what do you know? I was right. My curiosity rewarded me. I don't think I need that much. I'll get 32 pieces. If I need more, I can find more. And this is where the function of the building gadget really comes into play. I wonder if I can... Stuffed shulker. This is a little concerning. Anyways. Still got a job to do. Still got a job to do, my mission's incomplete. Those are bacteriophages. And Dariophage. Capsid. That's supposed to be a COVID-19. That doesn't make sense. COVID-19 is a virus. A virus is completely different than a bacteriophage. So I feel like, microscopic creatures. I'm thinking too deep into it. Huh. Like I'm definitely thinking way too deep into it. Wonder what other ways there are to make green dye. I don't necessarily think I need to harvest coarse fruit right now. But then again, I guess I can. Can you not? Of course. Because of course. Can't keep their grubby fingers to themselves. They have to kill. But why do they need to kill? You know what? While I'm at it, I might as well add some content to the server. Gonna do this in the most unobtrusive way so that I don't potentially damage my run. Jeez. Might as well trash some items I don't need here. Now, let's see. End stone. Now, I don't like going into creative mode, but when stuff needs to be fixed, it needs to be fixed. Okay, so I backed out 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I have to take off this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Down. Hate when I have to go. Hello, Issa. I was attempting to do some end stuff, but I'm having to go into creative mode momentarily so I can fix an issue with the server. Whoops. That was not intended. Okay, 5. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to switch the no, I just need one there. Yeah. I don't personally like being in creative mode, but I'm doing this because I have to ensure that the server remains fun and not annoying. So I'm just clearing out this area right here. fill in those whenever I get to it. There we go. Now this kind of makes like a little area. Also, Chi-Chi Nuggy is not on yet. Okay, so now that I made those, wonder what other stairs there are. Now, I'm not necessarily sure how potentially long this could last, or if it's going to get reset whenever the Ender Dragons respawn, but should have kept that in my inventory. Then again, no. I'll use these ones just to make it seem more fancy. There we go. No. Right, almost done with these. Alright. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Well, now I need this back, because I forgot there's something I wanted to do. Let me quickly put those in there. Now let me grab the endstone bricks. Okay, so looking at what I have here. Oh, hello Quaid, I did not see you. I'm trying to set up this little area down here in the end for players. That way, they don't have to use the ender pearls to try to get into that really tight hole. It's just... they can go ahead and just come down here instead. Yes, I do. I haven't really been able to watch many as of late because don't really have a Crunchyroll subscription. Okay. That's cool. I've been trying to work on art stuff myself, but I've not really had much motivation, unfortunately. But I need to get back to it. Without practice, my skills are probably waning. Press the wrong button. Okay, this might be a problem. I'm going to extend these out by one. Yeah. I don't remember the last time Shad was here. This to fill it in as if that was how it was intended to be. Too flat on this side. I want it to be rounder on this side and more out. I mean, it looks okay like that now. Whenever I get finished with this, I'm going to like what I'm planning to do is add the gateway thing. Because it's kind of a problem right now with how it is. It's more out of... Like, I'm going into creative for this because it's... Yeah. Honestly, I've spent years practicing creative stuff, but... Even still, I'm not that good, but... Yeah, so the reason I'm doing this in creative and not survival is because it's more, at this point, out of necessity than it is out of doing it to be cool. Because there are pieces here that I would not be able to use in survival that I need to utilize to ensure that this works. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is fixed. I'm using Solus shaders right now. It seemed like the best option at the moment. Okay. I wonder if there's like endstone slabs. I wonder how well these would work. Oh. Well. Better than I thought. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I personally know how bad stuff like that can be. Okay, I might have to get more endstone stairs to ensure that it realizes that I have the stuff. Okay. Now, if I do this... It doesn't even work. I guess because creative is a bit buggy, but... Okay, let's see. Just adding a little stuff to be fancy. Stuff is completely pointless. Trust me, I'm not the best. But I am doing what I can. This building may be out of necessity, but that doesn't mean that I can that doesn't mean I can't make it look good. I need something dimmer. I don't want a phosphorus lamp. If I just scroll through, I might find something. I want a light source block. There's two different streams because I'm trying at the moment to make sure people can actually see my streams. So, it's because I know that a lot of people, instead of find... YouTube has a bad time. What I'm trying to say is YouTube doesn't really recommend my stuff much. So it's kind of like at the moment, the way I'm trying to remedy it is YouTube will usually show streams to random people through shorts. So I have a short stream set up because people tend to view shorts more. And then if they like it enough and have problems with the short stream, they can go to the main stream and... Now, do I have a chain? Okay, so the chain just floats in midair. So... I think I just need one. Okay, now I need a fluid. I think this should do. Ow. See, can I just... No. Okay. Then again, I have an idea. So the blue does look nice, at least. So what I'm thinking is... looking at our options. Molten Imperium, maybe? Endarium. Oh, there's Gigi Nuggy. Enderium doesn't seem to be something that... Molten Ender? But what does that mean? Wonder if I can find some decorative blocks. That hopefully look decent enough. That or not skulk. I want something that gives the feel of the end without, you know, overdoing it. So, let's see. Well, there's Gigi Nuggy. I could use blackstone tiles. I think it contrasts nicely with the... There you go. Okay. So let's see. Slash fill. Gotta make sure that... Okay, so let's see. Yes, that works. And oh no! Oh boy. Whoops! Hello, Quaid. This was a mistake. Okay. go. Now, what I think I can do is, now that I confirmed that the block I'm placing is Y level 54, I'm gonna add some more decor. I'm not sure what you mean exactly by what happened. Because what I do know is I tried to fill the ground with a grass block to ensure that I was doing it right, but turns out I wasn't. And well, let's just say there's a massive tunnel of grass blocks. Anyways, okay, so slash fill gateway. But I'm gonna take away the Y so I can one. There we go. Now -1. -1. Enter. Now I can jump out and not be teleported just in case anything happens. There. And we are set. Let me go get rid of the garbage I made over here. There. There. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Alright, everything seems to be good to go on this end, so I am going to trash these building blocks. Why do I have torches? Might as well get rid of a few other items in my inventory too. There. and we should be good to go now. Something might be going on, or he just moved on. Doesn't matter. Everybody has their own life to live. No, what? I have one in my inventory. I should have one in my inventory. Don't have to summon one. Yeah, right there. Nope. Come back here. Find it. Oh god, I angered him. Yep. Alright, back to the garbage I was doing. Watch this. If I can get it working. Oh wait, I need to eat. Otherwise I'm going to suffer. Is that my shadow over there in the void? Oh no. My game has appeared to have crashed. Let me reload. Something happened. I accidentally pressed the reload shaders button and just went poof. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, so yeah, something seems to be up with Solus's end generation here. Wonder what it looks like in other ones. Let's try Complementary Unbound. Okay, I have noise again. Oh, wow. Well, that just changed everything. Completely different end. The entire theme just completely changed. Okay, let me make a bridge. Horizontal row. This is the power of building gadgets. Look at me go! Oh no. I appear to be out of materials. Well, that's unfortunate. Next time I should really stock up on materials before I do all this. I should collect all this weird stuff out here. Oh boy, they got my sword! Oh, that could have been horrible. With a gel. The Mimic Cream's good. Shouldn't be too hard to navigate this place. Huh? What do you mean, shadow theory? Could you please elaborate? There are no shulkers out here. Strange. Oh. Oh! Oh, now I remember. Or, not remember. It reminds me of this game that... I forgot what the name of the game was, but there was a bug where if you go out of bounds, it started causing errors in your game, even if you got back into bounds. And one of the errors would be your shadow would appear on a distant wall. And then your game would crash with your shadow just sitting there. It does kind of feel a little reminiscent to that. I need to remember what the name of that game was. And these blocks are annoying. Let me just... There. So what was the point of getting up here? Whew! That worked. Ew. Weird music disc. No. I can definitely take that. Yep. I have... There. Press Shift plus C in the mod pack, you can... I just want to try to get some chorus fruit while I'm here. Or not coarse fruit, coarse flowers. That's all I need. Hello again, Fady. I told you, you can't connect because you keep trying to connect with the vanilla connection. You keep trying to go Minecraft Vanilla and connect. You need to go to CurseForge. I told you, it would probably be better if you went to the standard video instead of staying on the shorts one, because I can help you better there. I want to try to make this. Seems funny. I do have Ender Slime, so... Well, not Ender... I have Ender Slime Crystal. Can I use Ender Slime Crystal to make this? Yes, I can. Good to know. Oh. I have no idea what these are, but I'll take them. Oh. I need to figure out specifically what Epic Gamer is trying to do. There's this thing called a Void Worm. And supposedly you're supposed to spawn it somehow. And got him. Alright, let me see about putting these in there. Who knows, maybe they'll do something. is what it's said to do, right? Oh. Ender Slime Ball. No. Here. This one's open. It is filling up. Slowly, but it's filling up. And now look at this. I'm going to have to... Okay, that's filled now. Now I'm going to have to dump out his soul. And now... There's something I wanted to look at. There's a specific thing that allowed me to put the elytra in the same slot as my chest plate without taking the chest plate off. And Nuggy, I can see you there. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I can see you over there, Quaid. Yes, I know. I'm watching the chat right now. It's just a bit delayed. Okay, so... see if by tapping him back I can get anything. Uh... Oh. Wait, no, that's... not the one I was looking for. Anyways, yeah. Let me, I'm trying to figure out what it was that I needed. you put on the elytra. Guess I can do wings, but then... Eh. Feels like something's in my throat. Give me one moment. Okay, yeah, so there's something in my throat. I'm trying to figure out what the enchantment was that allowed me to... or item, or whatever it was that allowed me to put... wings on. Well, also... having the... I guess I could do something like that, but... it doesn't make sense, though. It's just not making any sense at the moment. It's like, I know I need to... I know I... It's just confusing. It's like, I know I should be able to find it, but... And now Nucky is shooting arrows at me. But I just can't find...
Crawling in a box.
I'm about to make a bow that would absolutely devastate Gigi Nuggy. That would be my mom. She's talking about a cat outside. We get a lot of strays and we take care of them and try to find them homes. People tend to dump them, so we at least try to get them decent homes. So right now she's trying to figure out ways to potentially get the cat that won't startle it. It is a bit distracting while streaming, though, but... yeah. So that's who you're hearing in the background. She is also currently on the phone talking to someone at the same time. So yes, I know it can be a little distracting. Yeah. I don't exactly have my own setup room or anything to stream in. So you're going to have to endure listening to her. If I had my own... like, I do have a bedroom I do, but... yeah. I can't exactly stream in my bedroom because I have a brother back there who likes calling me slurs. And of course, it's not fun because I do have autism and he loves calling me the R word. Even though it's clearly obvious he also has autism, but he just never got diagnosed because he kept refusing it. So, yeah, I don't like being around him. He is also a little physically abusive, but there's not exactly anything I can do about that. It's probably one of the main reasons why I want to get out, aside from the black mold and all that. So yeah, life sucks. What was I doing again? Well, I can get some decent air. Now, if I had some rockets... Yeah. To be honest, I feel like playing video games is one of my only escapes from life. And the chaos that goes on in it. Because I don't exactly have much of a choice to be here where I am. If I was able to, I would have already gotten a job and I would have been out of here, but... Alright, bye, Issa. And Quaid. Well, that's pretty much everyone that was watching this stream, so that's unfortunate. I am now down to 0 viewers. Might as well cut the stream. Nobody's watching anymore. If there is, by any chance, anyone still watching, then I am cutting the stream now. So you have a nice rest of your night, all that stuff. You know how it goes. Oh, goodbye, everyone. Well, no one. This sucks.